Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for this following 2 weeks. Taurus, today we're going to be picking up messages for you and see what comes through. Starting your reading with general energy reading, and later on seeing if there's any message over your love life too. Okay? So, Taurus, take what resonates with you, and if something does not, just leave it to the universe. All right? Carry on only what resonates with you, even if it's just a small part of this reading. Know that there is a beautiful, deep message that is meant to spark growth and clarity within you, right? So, if you want to exchange positive energy, Taurus, leave please a like and maybe a hype at the beginning of this video. With that, you're helping my work here. You're honoring this beautiful reading I'm bringing to all of you, and I will be deeply grateful if you choose to do so. Right at the end, if you feel this message resonates, consider to subscribe, become part of our little coven. All right, Taurus, let's start your reading. With no more delays, I want to see what's going to be happening this next 2 weeks for you. So we're talking about end of May, beginning of June. All right, beautiful moment of transition to check up on your energy, right? So tuning into this transitional moment and ask your questions to the cards and see if there's any message for you. For Taurus, please, Taurus Collective, May, June. What is the message? What do they need to hear? For Taurus Collective. I have a card, two cards kind of like forcing themselves out of the deck. I have the tree and the rats. And I already understand why these cards are here. This is a moment where you need to protect your manifestations, your desires, your goals, your investments, and your future. Okay, Taurus, this is what I'm hearing. You need to protect your investments and your future. This could be the way you are planning to invest professionally, planning to invest financially. Okay, I'm picking up more this direction, financial and professional. Nevertheless, could be love, also could be related to your family, what you like to cultivate and how you like to grow your family life. Nevertheless, I must be honest that I'm really feeling a pull towards this professional and financial matter. Let's understand it's a moment of transition, and those energies and investments will be a little bit threatened, let's say, and I don't like this word. So I'll let this message unfold quietly, and let's see what we find here. I have the Gypsy Tent as a Virgo card. It's telling me that these matters, they need your attention this current moment. Okay, your finances need attention. Could be that whether you're made some investments or are planning to buy something. Anyway, if we're talking investment in professional finance, I'm sorry, Taurus, they're asking you to look into it right now. Take a look, see how things are going, see if that's a good direction for the current moment. And not necessarily saying that you need to act, but you need to be close to what's going on. You need to be aware, you need to be connected. All right, I'm not saying right now they're asking you to take any actions. If we're talking about money, it could be that you maybe experience, could be loss of job, loss of position. Maybe for some of you, you are not going through the best financial moment. Doesn't mean that you're doing bad financially, but it could be that you're not going through the best financial moment. So what they're asking, the same. Go back to yourself and take care of this. Whether it's finding a way to change the situation, is the moment for you to retreat and find solutions and become aware, more aware of every single thing that is happening, so you can later on take action. I'm not finding these cards are pointing me towards solutions and actions. Once more, I would like to repeat, it's a moment for you to analyze, sit down, recognize, and what I'm hearing within myself, take a pause, Taurus. It's not a moment for you to go desperate and see, oh my God, things are not really like aligning and all that. What should I do? No, it's a moment for you to get strong, to take a pause, to admit or to recognize those things are real and are happening, or this is a moment of transition that requires your attention and rest. This is what I'm hearing, and this might make sense for some of you. This might not make sense for others, but I need to say it. What else? very beautiful reading, Taurus. I love that for you. Oh, the sun, and I have it upside down. So I love this card for two reasons. Of course, I don't love it fell upside down because it confirms a little bit that there's a little bit of a chaotic moment right now. It's interesting because we started this energy of the reading connected with the transition, right? We're closing a cycle, starting another. And you could feel that things are a little bit upside down in this current next 2 weeks, more specifically. I'm hearing something with 7 days where you're going to experience a week where things are going to become more intense. With the sun here once more, that represents your success, okay, in this area that we're determined. It comes upside down, which means that this energy is not in its full potential of vibration in this following moments. What is the advice for Taurus? What is the advice for Taurus? Please, advice for them on what to do in this current moment, besides the first advice already. It's funny because I'm not connecting with a vibration of love in this moment. I really feel that this is the most important thing for the collective that I've arrived here. I don't force messages. For me, it's truth over anything else. So hope you guys can value that as well. The eggs. There's a reason why this is happening. Life is pushing you towards something completely new. Let's understand. It's too raw. We want more. A growth. You know what I'm hearing, Taurus? I'm hearing that you planned and you project things a certain way, but it didn't really happen how you imagine. Whatever that means, okay? You know, if you want to share here with me in the comments how this energy is resonating, if it's more towards your personal life, professional life, or finances, how you feel this energy is expanding within this next 2 weeks. But I'm feeling that life wants you to grow, wants you to, and you will have that growth, okay? But it's in a different way. That's why the eggs are here. That's why that's this need of re-examining. Sorry, guys. Looking back to retreating, going inwards, and being super close to this process that you feel they're going down on energy and growth, because you need to approach things in a different way. It's not the way you expect it to be. You got to find another path, and it's there for you, all right? But what I love about this is life is confirming, don't worry. It's not for you to worry. This reading is not for you to worry at all. It's a very supportive reading because it's telling me there is growth here with the Gypsy Society. You see, this is a construction. This is a family business. This is a family itself. This is a growth, represents a growth financially. But more than anything, that this financial growth materialize, allowing you to to be whatever you want. That this could be buying a house where you want, traveling, or having a sort of life that you imagine. That's how I wanted to see. It's much more the materialization, how that money supports the life you want to have, okay? So it's also important to mention this about this specific card. One more. Lucky Gypsy. As I say, Taurus, this might feel chaotic, but with the Lucky Gypsy here, it's telling me that, look, you're supported. You're supported by the universe. This moment is just really a transition. You might feel really alone and really exhausted, because this is going to require some energy, but know that they're behind the scenes, behind the clouds. Your guardian angel is there cheering for you. I see you. I'm like... So you are supported here. And this could also represent an older woman, could also represent older sister, older aunt, mother, maybe even a friend from work. I'm seeing here maybe a friend of work, could be a female friend. Someone really wise. They're not necessarily super old, but they're like between 30, I'm hearing something like 40, 45, 50 years old. They could come to help you to think things through in this current moment. So don't look I mean, it's important that you are aware and you go inwards to analyze and to be very much connected with what's going on, what's working, what's not working, with what we discussed. But that does not mean the moment that you are aware of those things that you can't reach out for help. I'm seeing actually someone coming to help you a little bit without you asking. I see that this person is going to see you struggling, and I feel that for the majority of you in the collective, this is more related to professional life. Okay, so it means that someone from your work could see you like a little bit struggling, and they're gonna offer you maybe a support, a tip. Listen to them. This is something very positive that can help you to see other ways of approaching the solutions to the challenges you might be facing. Final advice for Taurus. Dun, dun, dun. Taurus, I really like this. Powerful energy, powerful reading for May, June. Final advice or future outcome of the situation. Let's stay open. I feel that the messages are just popping however they want, so the page. Seven paths. The Tower. You know what I'm seeing here? It's very interesting, Taurus, because you tend to choose a path that is based, built on consistency. And of course, I will guarantee that within hard work and your work, your dedication, things work. But what I'm seeing you for future outcome here is I see you much more adventurous. The energy of the page here, a little bit of the player. He's fearless. He trusts his gut. He is represents an energy of honesty and truth, and this energy aligns a little bit with the full moon we're gonna have in the 31 in Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm going to be releasing a reading on the 30, and the energy is very aligned with the full moon. It's gonna be a blue moon. So if you want to watch this reading on Saturday, you're invited, okay, for those that feel, because I feel that you're going to be embodying a very brave, courageous energy. And there's going to be a moment soon where you're going to need to make a decision, all right? Because you're going to be able to project a little bit of what kind of paths, I can take to find a solution, to change, to achieve. And I see you taking the path of the Tower. You're going to look at all those paths and you're going to say, you know what? There are other paths that I can flow, I can work, I can build with less turbulence. But you're not going to choose that. You're going to be choosing the path of the Tower. So you're going to be bringing in the near future things down. Things that are make you feel safe. Things that are pillars for you. I see you choosing a path where you're navigating like the deconstruction of everything. So, but I'm not picking up in a bad energy. I'm picking up in a very powerful energy that is actually you acting a little bit outside of your own element. And I'm really looking forward to see your next reading for June, Taurus, because wow, let's see how this energy will be unfolding there. But I like that for you, all right? I see your energy mutating, which is very beautiful. Taurus, let me know here in the comments how this reading resonates with you. Like and hype if you would like to support this beautiful work that I'm creating here. And of course, you're more than invited to join our inner circle here on YouTube and be part of this family to catch up with other readings. And once more, super invited to our full moon reading. That really connects with this energy that we just saw here. All right, Taurus, see you for your next reading. Bye bye.